Hey, what up guys, and welcome to another Dragon Ball unboxing video. So, let's check this out. Okay, I actually got a bunch in here. So, let's help it out. And hope for... yep, that should be it. So, today I'll be talking about Dragon Ball SD Volume 3. That'll be this one here. Let's go through the cover. And talk about what it covers. So, there's the back. Cool. So let's go ahead and try to find the chapters. That'll be these. Starting off with 19 all the way to 28. And yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about the previous one. The main reason I got back into reading SD was hoping for more content with Arale. Oh, there's Nekomajin right there. Z. And yeah, honestly, it's been a while, and I would like to see what they do with Dr. Slump and that crossover, if it's even in this book. But yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at what's in here. In the meanwhile, I'll go ahead and talk about. Oh, look, cool. That's that happened in the Nekomajin chapters. So yeah, that's one thing I really like about SD. The references to other stuff, other Toriyama stuff, or things that come in later in the series. And I don't know how much I'm going to read from SD. I was thinking, since I read the Cell arc recently, I could go ahead and just read through all the Red Ribbon Army stuff, and then stop there. But it's been really enjoyable, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, we're going to go through it again. And I'll talk about the previous one. So the other one was basically the latter half of the tournament, the first tournament that we see in the series. And then from there, it just continues in, beautiful artwork with great colors and all. And that is a huge plus for going through the series again in this summary chibi version. And it has been like about 3 years since I continued one of these. So I just recently read through Volume 2 and read through the extras of the first book again. And then here we are. But yeah, it's been pretty enjoyable. These books are cheap. They're about $10. And so after the latter half of the tournament, it just continues until Goku's running off to help Krillin and Bulma from General Blue. General Blue has shown that he could fight. So yeah, it's a good chunk of the story was already covered in the previous volume. It's, the whole Muscle Tower stuff also, with some exceptions, some little, ways of cutting through the story, and then we got bonuses like this. These bonuses are actually really fun. So I'll actually talk about one that was in the previous book, which was Trunks actually went back in time, and he went so far back, we actually get to see when Dr. Gero was getting ready to kidnap Android 18, and she's like on a little tricycle and everything. And because Trunks went back in the past, it looks like that's what caused Dr. Gero to actually see Kid Goku and Krillin doing part of their training, and he actually decides to have Android 9 actually attack, and actually have the book, so I'll pull it out right here. He has Android 9 attack Goku, who's already defeated the Red Ribbon Army, at least where that takes place. And then he tells Goku that he will never do anything evil again. So there's that. There's the android, the new one. So yeah, I thought that was a little cool chapter. These bonuses are actually really, really cool. And then here we got a Battle of Gods one, and it's basically just the fight on King Kai's planet. So yeah, all that was really cool. And yeah, with slight differences. And I'll actually go ahead and show this to you as well without the that. And there you go. So that's what the book looks like. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Much better than I remembered SD to be. And I think I probably just wasn't in the mood for some story, covering basically what Dragon Ball is. Like, I had recently taken a look at that, I guess. And so here's the 3 volumes I currently have. But yeah, it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm gonna put this to the side and also mention that I found interesting how Dr. Gero was actually in Volume 2 during when Goku's fighting in the Muscle Tower stuff, and he's basically told, like, your Android 8 was a failure. So yeah, there's little things like that that's interesting, and to cut down on the story to make it all fit, within the rules that she has to you know, get through. The Jiggler, or Booyan, was actually like skipped completely. There's only a little cameo at the end of the chapter, and General Metallotron was beaten in one panel. So that's how they're going through some of this stuff. The fight with Nom was really short as well, for example, and they call it out. They, you know, there's like humor, breaking the fourth wall to that. But that's interesting about this series. So yeah. I'll just go ahead and leave it like that. It is getting long, but I was pretty excited to go ahead and talk about this series some more. But yeah, well guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.